Biz bir bakıp geleceğiz.
So we are at the, I don't know what it's called, but it's a masjid of some sort. There aren't enough masjids here in Ottawa, man. It's just too little, and the place is huge. You know, countryside, huge. Mosques are not enough, in my opinion. We are here to celebrate Eid. Today's the 5th day of Eid, I think, and there's this, I don't know, like festival, carnival, I don't know what they call it, and just people chilling out, Muslim people selling stuff, jumping castles, people having fun. Yeah, it's cool. So like people from all over Ottawa come here, right?
Yeah, all over Ottawa, and this is pretty big Eid bazaar. So this is not our first one. This is our like third or fourth one.
Okay.
So Alhamdulillah, this area is fully established, Musalla. But inshallah, the construction plan for the KMA Mosque is for 2 years. So inshallah,
Okay.
2 years.
So everything is gonna go, and they're gonna.
Oh no, they're gonna leave this and they're gonna build in the area in front.
So what other things that you guys do here? It's like.
So there's a lot of programs. So we have the Strive School from lower kindergarten to grade 12.
That's an Islamic school.
Islamic, yeah, it's Hikmah school.
Okay.
Different camps and programs for Quran memorization, sports. Like I actually don't know the full list unless you go to the KMA. Yeah.
So it's like it's a community place.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I don't have phone.
Well, when you go home, you can subscribe, right?
What's your channel?
It's called Alien Beard. Alien
Alien
Beard. Yeah.
Okay, how much subscribers do you have?
Well, I mean, I have a few channels. One that has maybe like 500,000, and one is like the new one's like 20K, something like that. Where are you guys from?
Libya.
Libya. Okay. Egypt.
Can we go on? No, we're going on.
All right, go ahead. Fun, man.
You have to bring people together, and when we bring people together, a lot of good things happen. It's not just to build a masjid, it's to build a community of people from diverse backgrounds. Because in Canada, you have immigrants from all over the world, and Canadians who are Muslims. So we have to take that into account. And what we found out is that when you bring family together, I think community grows.
Yes.
So we're trying to have this kind of continuity so that kids feel comfortable in the masjid. They feel like they belong here, and this is their place.
So this mosque has been here since when?
This building we bought in 2016, but we started using it properly in last year.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very recent. And you've been here for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been in Canada for many years,
Okay.
but I've been in this neighborhood for more than 15 years.
MashaAllah. When we were in Toronto, I think it was back in like May 2005, 2004. Like Islam is much more apparent now. Like you find sisters everywhere and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
So back then it was fresh. Like there weren't any Muslim schools. I was in Vancouver.
Yes.
We were in BC Muslim School. You know it?
Yeah.
In your experience, how has Islam evolved over the past maybe like 15, 20 years here?
Yes. So when I came to Canada, I used to go for Taraweeh for many years ago. That was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I found one place where they do Taraweeh, and there was no Hafiz of Quran. And they used to have Mus'haf in their hands and do Taraweeh.
Yes.
And to this year, Alhamdulillah, here in Ramadan, we had about 6 Quran reciters, and 2 of them were 16-year-old. So that is the evolution that you see.
And they were Huffaz
all the way, yes. So that's one
cool.
example. So I see a very bright future, but the thing is we need to put our work.
Yeah.
So we have to put our work, and we are working very hard. Take care.
Jazakallah khair. Nice to meet you, brother. Guys, do you know what the name of the mosque is?
This?
Yeah.
Kanata Muslim Association on Google
Kanata
Maps.
Muslim Association?
Yep.
Okay.
KMA.
KMA.
Yes.
This thing, man. We used to have this as kids. It's terrible. It's still as terrible. And my daughter got it and she doesn't want it. So we spent maybe an hour or so, but it's really, really hot. So we're leaving. It's a very solid effort to establish a community here. It's nowhere near what it would be like in an Islamic country. But then there are also like positives. In Islamic countries, because, people don't feel the need, or people are not actually desperate to connect and find other Muslims that look like them and behave like them and stuff. Efforts are not actually made to gather people. So this sense of despair, this sense of, well, if we don't do this, then nothing's gonna happen. No one's gonna get to know each other. We're not gonna have the sense of community. Our deen is going to trend downward. So this kind of creates things. The need creates things. So that's the vibe I got from talking to the manager of the mosque and a couple of the volunteers here today. And I don't know, man, I'm trying to answer the question of, would I be more effective in a setup like this, an environment like this, a community like this? Would I have a more effective role having already maybe established something in my own country, Egypt, and maybe trying to figure out if I could expand in places like this? That's the kind of question I'm trying to answer.